All right, gamers, buckle up. Today we're tackling the ultimate showdown, the Clash of the Titans.
Yep.
PC gaming versus console gaming.
Oh boy, here we go again.
We've got articles praising PC, articles defending consoles, and we're going to break down all the arguments, no holds barred.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
So is PC gaming truly the master race?
Ugh, I hate that term.
Or are consoles the unsung heroes of gaming? Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with the basics. Cost. Anyone who's even glanced at a gaming PC lately knows they can cost a fortune. Meanwhile, you can snag a brand new PlayStation or Xbox for like $500.
Okay, true, that initial price tag might look tempting, but think long term.
Long term, what are you talking about?
PC games are almost always cheaper. Those Steam sales are legendary.
Okay, so you spend a little less on games. Big deal.
Plus, you can actually buy used PC games. Try doing that with a console disc. Good luck with that.
Who buys used games anymore? Everything's digital.
Fair point. But you're missing the bigger picture. PC gaming is an investment.
An investment that requires constant upgrades and endless troubleshooting. Consoles are just easy. You plug them in and they work.
Just work until that next big AAA title comes out and suddenly your console is chugging along like it's running on dial-up.
Oh, come on. Consoles can handle anything.
Did you even play Starfield? That thing brought even high-end PCs to their knees. And consoles, forget about it.
All right, maybe some games push the limits. But with a console, what you see is what you get. No need to worry about constantly upgrading your hardware.
Exactly, you're stuck with what you got. With a PC, you can upgrade as you go. New graphics card, more RAM, faster processor, bam, you're future-proof.
Future-proof. You're talking about spending thousands of dollars every couple of years chasing the latest and greatest. Most gamers can't afford that.
All right, I get it. Consoles might be easier on the wallet in the short term.
Might be. It's not even a question.
But let's talk about customization and control. With a PC, you're in the driver's seat. You can tailor everything to your exact preferences.
You and your endless settings menus, it's overwhelming.
And don't forget about modding. Entirely new levels, gameplay tweaks, graphical overhauls, things consoles can only dream of.
Most mods are buggy messes that break the game anyway.
Some are, but the good ones are transformative. It's like having a whole new game.
Whatever. I'd rather have a polished, stable experience than a Frankenstein's monster of a game.
Stable also means stagnant. Consoles are all about playing it safe, sticking to the tried and true.
What's wrong with that?
PC gaming is where the innovation happens. New genres, experimental mechanics. It's the Wild West of creativity.
And a breeding ground for bugs and crashes.
Come on, not all PC games are unstable.
Let's be real, consoles are just more reliable. You pop in a disc and you know it's going to work.
Yeah, and you know exactly what you're going to get. Limited, predictable, and ultimately less exciting.
Okay, that's just not true. Consoles have some of the most incredible immersive games out there. God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hold on, you're bringing up exclusives now.
Yeah, what about them?
Let's not forget that more and more console exclusives are finding their way to PC. Death Stranding, Horizon Zero Dawn, even some Xbox titles.
Oh, so now we're relying on scraps from the console table.
Okay, those are some pretty tasty scraps. And let's not forget, PC has its own treasure trove of exclusive titles, especially in strategy and MMOs. Have you ever lost yourself in a Civilization marathon? Or built a galactic empire in Stellaris? Those are the kinds of experiences that make PC gaming truly special.
Look, I'll admit, PC has its strengths, especially for those hardcore strategy and simulation fans.
Hardcore, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. It's just that consoles offer something different, a more relaxed pick-up-and-play experience. You can kick back on the couch, controller in hand, and just lose yourself in the game.
Relaxed. You're giving a precision and control for relaxed. Try pulling off a headshot in a fast-paced shooter with a thumbstick.
Not everyone wants to be a twitchy esports pro.
A mouse offers pinpoint accuracy that a controller just can't match.
Mm-hmm.
And for competitive gaming, keyboard and mouse are king.
Oh, so you're one of those PC Master Race elitists, huh?
Here we go again with that term. What about accessibility? Console controllers are designed to be intuitive, comfortable. Anyone can pick one up and play.
Exactly. You don't need a PhD in computer science to figure out a console controller.
They're practically holding your hand with aim assist.
Aim assist is a perfectly valid feature that helps level the playing field.
It's like they're afraid you might actually have to develop some skill.
Oh, here we go.
Consoles are all about inclusivity, welcoming players of all skill levels.
Yeah.
And for multiplayer, it's a no-brainer. Everyone's got a console. You can just jump in and play with friends.
You're acting like PC gaming is some solitary pursuit. We have thriving online communities, Discord servers buzzing with activity, and with cross-platform play becoming more common.
Wait, are you actually agreeing with me?
Don't get too excited. I'm just saying that the lines are starting to blur a bit.
So maybe it's not about PC versus console after all, but about finding the right platform for your individual needs and preferences.
Yeah, maybe. But let's be real, some platforms are just better than others.
So here we go again. This debate is far from over.
All right, let's dive into something that always gets those forum warriors fired up.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the age-old battle of controllers versus keyboard and mouse?
This is where the real differences shine through.
It's like comparing a scalpel to a butter knife.
Whoa, hold on, that's a little harsh.
Look, consoles are all about that comfy couch experience, controller in hand, but you're sacrificing precision and responsiveness for that laid-back posture.
Not every game is about twitch reflexes and 10-point accuracy. Sometimes you just want to relax and enjoy the story.
Oh yeah, try enjoying the story when you're wrestling with a joystick, desperately trying to line up a shot.
It's not that bad, and you can always adjust the sensitivity settings.
Meanwhile, I'm over here on PC, flicking my mouse, landing headshots like it's second nature.
You and your fancy mouse skills.
It's not just about aiming. A keyboard offers so much more versatility. Think about all those hotkeys and macros. You can literally do anything with a few keystrokes.
Most gamers don't need that level of complexity. They just want to jump in and play.
Right, and then they get frustrated because they can't navigate a menu or type a message without feeling like their thumbs are going to fall off.
Okay, maybe controllers aren't the best for typing, but for most games, they're perfectly intuitive. You don't need to memorize 100 different key combinations.
That's the beauty of PC gaming. You can customize every single keybind, every setting, every detail to perfectly suit your playstyle.
Or spend hours tinkering instead of actually playing the game.
Hey, some of us enjoy that level of control. It's about tailoring the experience to your exact preferences. And then there's modding,
Oh, here we go.
the ultimate expression of PC gaming freedom. You can add new content, tweak gameplay mechanics, even completely overhaul the graphics. It's like having a whole new game.
Or a buggy, unstable mess. Let's be real. Most mods are created by amateurs. You never know what you're going to get.
You're acting like all mods are bad. There are some incredibly talented modders out there who create amazing content that rivals, even surpasses, the original game.
And there are just as many that introduce game-breaking bugs and crashes. I'd rather stick with a polished, professionally developed experience. You know what you're getting with a console game. It's tested, it's refined, it just works.
Yeah, it just works. Until the next console generation comes out and suddenly your once powerful machine is struggling to keep up. With a PC, you can upgrade as you go, keeping pace with the latest technology. No need to wait for a whole new console cycle.
Which brings us back to the cost issue. Not everyone can afford to constantly upgrade their PC. Most gamers buy a console and stick with it for years. They don't need the bleeding edge of technology. They just want to play games.
And what happens when those games start to look dated because the console hardware can't keep up? You're stuck with subpar graphics and performance.
Graphics aren't everything. Some of the most beloved games of all time had simple, pixelated graphics. It's about the gameplay, the story, the experience.
Of course, those things are important. But let's be honest, visuals enhance the experience. And PC gaming is all about pushing those visual boundaries, creating truly immersive and stunning worlds.
You're obsessed with graphics. There's more to gaming than just pretty pictures.
I never said they were the only thing that mattered,
Yeah.
but visuals are a part of the overall package. And PC gaming is where you find the most cutting-edge technology, the most advanced graphics engines, the most realistic lighting and effects.
Okay, so you can have your fancy graphics. I'll be over here enjoying the console exclusives that actually define gaming. God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us. These are the games that push storytelling and gameplay to new heights. You won't find experiences like that on PC.
Oh, really? What about Half-Life, Alex, Star Citizen, Microsoft Flight Simulator? PC has its fair share of groundbreaking and immersive titles. And let's not forget the thriving indie scene, where developers are constantly experimenting with new genres and ideas.
Indie games are great, but they often lack the polish and production value of AAA console titles.
Polish doesn't equal quality. Some of the most innovative and memorable games of all time were indie titles. And they often offer a level of creativity and originality that you just don't find in big-budget console games.
Look, I appreciate indie games, but let's be real. Consoles are where the big studios invest their resources, creating those blockbuster experiences that everyone wants to play.
And those blockbuster experiences are often held back by the limitations of console hardware. Developers have to compromise their vision to make it work on those closed systems.
So what? The games still look amazing and play great.
They could look and play even better on a PC that's capable of pushing those boundaries.
You're never satisfied, are you? Always chasing the next upgrade, the next performance boost.
It's not about chasing, it's about appreciating the potential of the technology. PC gaming is all about pushing the limits, seeing what's possible. It's about freedom and control.
It's about spending way too much money and time fiddling with settings. Console gaming is about simplicity. You buy the console, you buy the games, you play. No fuss, no hassle.
No challenge, no reward.
Okay, I think we've both made our points. This is getting us nowhere.
Fine, let's move on. But this isn't over. Wow, things got a little heated there.
I think we both need to step back and remember that at the end of the day, it's just about having fun.
Yeah, good point. We got a little carried away.
I guess it just shows how passionate we are about gaming.
Definitely. It wouldn't be a real debate without a little fire, right?
All right. But let's cool down and take a look at the bigger picture. Where do we go from here? This whole PC versus console thing. Is it even going to be a thing in the future?
That's a great question. With cloud gaming becoming more and more popular?
Services like Stadia and GeForce now.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like we're moving towards a world where the actual hardware, whether it's a console or a PC, becomes less important.
It's all about the games, right?
Imagine playing any game, anywhere, on any device.
Playing Cyberpunk 2077 on your phone during your commute, then seamlessly switching to your TV when you get home.
That's the dream. But wouldn't we need insane internet speeds for that to actually work?
Well, yeah, that's the biggest hurdle right now. But internet infrastructure is constantly improving. 5G, fiber optic networks, it's all moving in the right direction.
It feels like we're on the cusp of a major shift in the gaming landscape.
Absolutely. And it's not just cloud gaming. Virtual reality, augmented reality, these technologies are advancing at an incredible pace.
Imagine games that blend seamlessly with your real-world environment, or VR experiences that are so immersive, they feel indistinguishable from reality.
The possibilities are endless and a little bit terrifying if you think about it too much.
It's all pretty mind-blowing. But hey, that's what makes gaming so exciting, right?
Exactly. It's constantly evolving, pushing boundaries, challenging your perceptions of what's possible.
And at the end of the day, whether you're a diehard PC gamer, a console loyalist, or somewhere in between, we're all united by our love for this incredible hobby.
Well said.
So to all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep playing, and keep the passion alive.
And remember, it's not about picking sides or declaring a winner.
It's about celebrating the diversity and the evolution of this amazing art form we call gaming.
Well, that about wraps it up for this deep dive.
Until next time, happy gaming, everyone.